Oh, the man no lose no customer from that shirt that my wear still, you know. I hope, cause I know the fans them. Alright, so about to fit up the block, getting the pistons ready and stuff. Engine block, clean up, paint. Looking nice. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What I want you guys to do for me is to post in the comments the team that you represent. The team that you're representing for World Cup. I think Brazil is going to outnumber Argentina, but I know Jamaica is split between Argentina and Brazil, but mostly Brazil. I mean, I'm with Germany, you know what I mean, and I mean Ghana for sure, you know. But yeah, we are, apart from the World Cup, you know, we are heading to the garage. We're still working on the car. I think damage, the finish, picked up the engine. I know the engine. I went around there day before yesterday, because yesterday was my wife's birthday, so I didn't go to the garage. I went around there day before, and they were building the engine, and they said that they would have the engine in the car and running and all that stuff by today. I know something didn't work out yesterday, but I think they're getting it today, so the car should be running today. Not sure if it's gonna run when I'm there to catch the first startup on video, but it should be running today. I'm excited to get that car back up and running, get it out of the garage, bring it to my house, and put some more car to work, you know what I mean, mainly the smart car and then the Chevy. So we're heading there now. You know, I'm gonna show you guys the color that I painted the topics cover in, and yeah, I mean, not everybody gonna like it, but like things like these you have to see in person to see. I don't even know how it's gonna look inside the engine bay, but hopefully it look good. Hopefully it look good, because I chose a bright color. Yeah, so America go on, you know. Wow! Look at the color, guys. Look at that color. Wow! Wow! It's clean inside. Yeah, go on there. Oh yeah, promote this. Wow. Fresh and clean. Oh, the adapter. You blow up this stuff. Fresh up, you know. Make more space. That is some Duke work. Yeah. Show car or something.
So the grey have almost like the factory look.
Yeah. I think the blue is really good. It also matches the brake caliper. I didn't remember any. I didn't remember the brake calipers were blue, but yeah, man, I'm look on it from right here. Yeah, man. It's shot. Can't pull it going down. Trying to look at the back holes and in. Downpipe, I should say. Just finish up the front of the engine. Seal the deal. Yeah, fresh. I know a lot of people probably would paint this red, or black or silver, but I have to make sure it stand out and it look different. So we use a different color, not red. You know what I mean? Thought about it, but undercolor that. So guys, we're getting closer and closer to probably a startup. The injectors are in, manifold on. Um, the wiring is all plugged up. So, well, the intake manifold, the throttle body needs to go on, and the radiator, and then, yeah, see where we're at.
We can start it after.
Yeah. One thing I can tell you, there are a lot of different pieces in an engine, man. Whole heap of bolt, a whole heap of different things to connect. Trust me, a lot of work. So when you hear the mechanic quote your price for remove an engine, so there are a whole heap of things to pull up. So the beauty about this is that damage now if you ask me again, it's why in there, so it's what upon that. They pull on the engine so they know every single thing inside of the engine. They know every gasket, they know everything. So they now have to say, Asafa, what they look put in this again?
That's why I say if it's stopping it.
Yeah, now if you're asking nothing again.
Add this to your Amazon card.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. Alright, I do that now.
To the hose.
Alright. So guys, working on these cars takes a lot of effort, and the guys have been putting in work. And what I respect about these guys, they understand what I want with this car. They know exactly what I want. I'm just reliable power. I don't want to be the fastest car in the world. I don't want to have the fastest car in Jamaica, anything like that. I want a car that is fast enough to get me around, and I have enough cars to kind of, stagger out the horsepower that I have in these cars. I have a black series with almost 500 horsepower to the wheels. So my thing is that I want this car to be, I'm using the black series as a benchmark in a sense. So I want this car to be, a jump in and drive, just like the black series. If I want to jump in and drive now and go wherever I want, I can just do that. So I want that with this 190E. It's taking some time. I know this car is kind of taking up a lot of time on the channel, but that's how it works. You work on the cars to get them to a certain point and to get them ready in a sense. And it was just a small issue that turned into something big, and we managed to sort it out pretty quick. And the team, the elite performance team, led by Damage, these guys are great people to work with, because they don't make me buy unnecessary parts. They don't make me buy things that I don't really need right now. I mean, I could buy the biggest stuff to make 1,000, 2,000 horsepower, but these guys are like, no, don't don't waste your money. Just, we have what it takes to make it work for what you want. That is gonna cost a lot less money. So just work with this. Let's do it this way, and you will find. So that's what we're doing, and they've been working day and night getting this car up so we can get it out of the garage and then, move on to the smart car, get the smart car out the garage. I don't like when my car sits in garage, I want them to be out of the garage. So that car is getting out of the garage pretty soon unless I give them something else to do on it. And then we'll focus on the shovel to put it back on all four wheels, sort out the diff in the car. And all of this would have been done long time ago if that accident did not happen at Vernon Field the last time with damage. A lot of different things comes in play, to slow down things or to speed up things. So you just have to take it as it comes, So now the car is pretty much ready. Damage sent me a video with the car started. I wasn't able to stay until the car starts. Damage sent me a video with the car started, and I'm gonna show you guys that video. But yeah, guys, that's just how it goes. We just have to be patient with everything. And I love doing projects like these, because a lot more people can relate to things like these. Even though people love to see exotic cars and expensive things and flashy things being flashed around, on the internet. But I know a lot more people can relate to the simpler things in life. So for me, this is what drives me. This is what keeps me going. These projects, simple projects, things that I love doing. So we'll get this car done and then we'll move on to the next one. And guys, if you see anything on the channel that you see me purchase and you want to get it, I will put the link in the description so you guys can find what I use. For example, like the oil catch can, like I said, it's very good quality. I'm very impressed with the quality. So if you guys want something, it's not the biggest thing, but it's good enough, for to serve the purpose. So if you guys see anything that you see me purchase on the channel and you're interested to buy it, because I know I love gadgets and I love to add new things. So these cars takes a lot to get them done, and damage work on enough Jay-Z's to know every bolt and all that stuff, but we're adding a few more things, a few more miscellaneous items. So it that's what took a bit more time, and we're trying to make sure that the car is as reliable as possible. So that's why it took so long. And also with damage getting injured last race. So we'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. 38,000 subscribers now. So yeah, big up to all of you guys.